everybody, and welcome to another edition of Inside Guns with your host, me, the Yankee Marshal. You know, one thing a lot of people say is that Taurus guns are subpar. And you know what? I think at one time that might have been true. But I don't think that's been true for quite a while. Now, are they top of the line guns? Well, no, of course not, because they're not priced like top of the line guns. But they make a pretty good gun. In fact, most of their revolvers are really good for the money. But tonight I thought I would do a little list here that kind of shows how Taurus actually does it right every now and then. And I think they put out a gun that is exceptionally good for the price of that gun. So tonight I want to do a top 5 list of the top 5 times that Taurus got it right. And we'll start at number 5 with the TH series. If you're not familiar with the TH series of polymer guns from Taurus, these are double action, single action, hammer fired guns. That's why I really like this gun from Taurus, because it really fills a niche there that you don't see a lot of lesser or lower priced guns actually filling. If you don't want to pay a lot of money for something like a P30 subcompact or SK from HK, if you don't want to spend that kind of money, your options for double action, single action, hammer fired pistols with a polymer frame are limited. Springfield Armory makes one and Taurus makes one, the TH series. And not only can you get it in 9mm like a lot of guns nowadays just come in 9mm, but you can also get it in 40. So it's a double action, single action, hammer fired gun that you can get in a competent caliber. Not that 9mm is not competent, but come on, we all know. If you want to really let people know you're manly, you don't want to carry 9mm. So this one available in a real caliber. So that's a big plus. And these sell for around $350. I think the MSRP is not much higher than that. They are a very inexpensive gun, but every experience I've had with them is positive. The people I know that have them like them. And I just think for the price, they're hard to beat. I think in this case, Taurus really got it right. They filled a niche in the market that isn't there for a lot of first-time carriers. And this would be a great first-time carry gun if you like double action, single action, hammer fired guns, and you like to have a manual safety for, peace of mind. This is a great option for you. So that's why this one is number 5 on my list of the times that Taurus really got it right. All right, the next gun at number 4 is a gun that I've given away a lot of. It's a gun that I think is just awesome for the price, especially for first-time carriers, and it is the G3c. This is the compact version of the G3. This is the follow-up, of course, to the G2 series guns, and I gave away a lot of those too. But the G3, I think, just kind of gets it right. It's just a very well-made, simple little polymer 9mm, holds 12 rounds. It's got good capacity there. It's got a decent trigger on it. It's a striker-fired gun. Has a manual safety, like I say, for people who like that manual safety for peace of mind. I'm not a big manual safety fan, but I know more and more people like them, especially first-time carriers. So this is just an awesome carry gun for the price. I mean, you see these under $300. You regularly see them for like $289, even $279. So really inexpensive for what you're getting. It's kind of like having a little Glock, like a little baby Glock, like a 26 or something. It's very similar to that. Same feel, same kind of shooting stance, just kind of very similar gun, but for a lot less money. And I'm not saying it's as good as or better than a Glock. I'm just saying it does the same job at half the price. So it's a great option for first-time shooters or even someone who's been carrying for a long time who just wants a simple polymer gun that they're not worried about scratching up or wearing the finish off of because it only costs like $270. So I think Taurus really got it right with the G3Cs, and I intend to give away a whole lot more of them as soon as I can get some in. So that right there is the reason why this gun is number 4 on the list of times that Taurus got it right. All right, at number 3, we have our first revolver. Now, don't take this to mean that these are the only revolvers I think are good from Taurus. I think most of their revolvers are really good, especially for the money. But this one I think stands out, and it is the Taurus 692. Now the Taurus 692 is really nice because it is a 7-shot 357 Magnum 38 special revolver. And it's a very well-made, nice-looking revolver. Comes in different barrel lengths. Really has a lot of options to it. You can get it in carbon steel or you can get it in stainless steel. And another great thing about it, with the simple push of a button and a swap of the cylinder that comes with it, you can also be shooting 9mm. Now, these aren't the cheapest guns in their line because you can swap that cylinder out and it comes with 2 cylinders. So you're looking at anywhere between just under 600 to just over 700 for this line, depending on barrel length, etc. But still, when you're looking $600 to $700 plus maybe a little more on some of them, you're looking at a great price for a gun that shoots 357 Magnum, 38 Special, 9mm, can be had in all stainless steel. It's just a well thought out, well-made gun that hits a lot of bases. A lot of people would like to have it. The triggers on them are fine. I'm not going to say they're top notch. They're not going to be Korth level triggers, but they're actually very good, especially when you consider the price. So this might be the first revolver on the list, but it's not going to be the only one. And it definitely doesn't mean, like I said, that the other revolvers aren't good. It's just that this one is exceptionally good when you look at the value and what you get for it. So it's definitely deserving its position of number 3 on the list of times Taurus got it right. All right, now we're at number 2. And at number 2 is a gun that I think a lot of people will be familiar with. And it's a gun that a lot of people actually prefer over the gun it was modeled after. And it is the Taurus PT92. And as you can clearly see, the PT92 is a facsimile, I'm not going to say clone because there are some differences, of a Beretta 92 FS. Similarities are, well, look at it. It looks very much like a Beretta 92. Has the same type of barrel system, same type of slide. It's got 17 rounds of 9mm. It's very much a semi-clone of a Beretta 92 FS. But the big difference is the difference that makes a lot of people like it better, and that is it has a frame-mounted safety. Instead of having the slide-mounted safety decocker, it has a frame-mounted safety. Now, I personally, as all of you know, I like the Berettas better. I like the slide-mounted safety decocker that can be converted to decocker only. But a lot of people like the frame-mounted safety. They like it because they think it's easier to engage and easier to disengage. I could argue with them about that, but it's still their opinion, so I'm not going to tell them they're wrong. And that's why a lot of them like this gun. And when you consider that you could also often find this gun for just a smidge over $500, sometimes I've seen it for like $499, you got yourself a good gun there. This gun has withstood the tell of time, or the way you call it, the test of time, because they've been making it for a while and it still has its following. And that's because it is a really good gun. Like I said, it might be basically a facsimile of another gun, but Taurus did it in a way that apparently a lot of people wanted it to be done. And that's why it's number 2 on the list of times Taurus got it right. All right, now we're to the number 1 gun on the list. And this is a gun I have actually done a full range review. I've owned a couple of these. If you want to see the range review, I'll put a link in the upper corner of this video. You can click on it and go see it. And the gun I'm talking about is the Taurus Judge, specifically the Public Defender. Now, this is one of the Taurus Judge line guns that shoot the 45 long Colt or the 410 shotgun shells. And this one is their small model. It's kind of like the compact version of this gun. It's a 5-shot. Now, the Smith & Wesson model of this gun is a 6-shot, but it's much bigger. And the Smith & Wesson gun has an alloy frame. The Public Defender, solid steel. You can get it in carbon steel or stainless steel. It's a solid little gun. It has one less round than the Smith & Wesson, but like I say, it's so much smaller, so much easier to carry if you wanted to carry it. And I know a lot of people give people flack about carrying these, but this little gun is so easy to carry, and with 5 rounds of 410 or 45 long Colt. 45 long Colt can be a very potent round, and it's very accurate at distance. And if you want a gun for up close, put you some PDX 410 in there, and you got a potent little up close gun. I would never laugh at anyone carrying this gun because I definitely wouldn't want them shooting me with it. So this gun, like I said, I think it's better than the Smith & Wesson Governors. I love the fact that it's smaller, more compact, easier to carry. It's more solid feeling because it's solid steel, stainless steel in the case of the ones I bought. It's just an amazing little gun. Like I said, I think it beats Smith & Wesson at the same game. And that's very rare that any manufacturer does that. So I just love this gun. Like I said, I've owned a couple of them, and I'm sure I'll own another one not too long from now if I have my way, because I keep trading them off for other things, because when I go to trade stuff for other guns, it's one of the first guns people want because it is such a cool little gun. So that right there, that gun is just so awesome, the little Taurus Judge Public Defender, that it deserves the #1 spot on my list of times Taurus got it right. And with that being said, I just want to remind everyone that we are doing the Glock giveaway still every Friday from now till the end of the year. There's 2 more Fridays left. If you want to be registered to win the Glock this Friday, go over to tymppistolproject.com. There'll be a link in the upper corner of this video. Donate to the Fur Friends Animal Rescue. Donate $10 or more and you'll get an entry for every $10 you donate, as a little thank you from me for helping out Fur Friends Animal Rescue. So go over there, donate. You have until midnight Thursday to be registered for the gun to be given away on Friday. So like I said, if you haven't donated yet, go over, do so, and then tune into the live chat Friday night and see if you won yourself a brand new Glock. And that's it for me this evening, so I just want to thank everyone for coming. I hope you come back again tomorrow. Until then, I just want to remind everyone to always carry and stay safe until I see you again.